Today I'm going to show you how I make a really nice cheesy herbed garlic rolls. They're wonderful. So anyway, first thing first is, let me see. We're going to want about a good, I'm going to do a half a stick of butter. 4 tablespoons of butter. I'm going to throw that right in my little bowl here. Set that aside because I saved that. Okay, now also we're going to put some garlic in here, and I want a good couple teaspoons of garlic because these are wonderful. My husband, and he can never have enough garlic. I'm also going to take, I should move that closer, and I'm going to put a little fresh cracked pepper in here. Okay. This stuff is grand. Alright, and then I've got chives here, and I've got them all rinsed and dried, and I'm just going to chop these up real fine. Okay, we're going to put those in our dish. And then I've got a couple of my nice scallion tops. We're just going to cut those up real fine. Okay, all washed and dried. Now you can put all these in here. I'm going to cut up a little extra with a little bit of parsley for garnishing my rolls. So I've got plenty more where that comes from. Okay. Now all you're going to do, maybe, this butter is nice and soft, but all we're going to do, and let me get a metal spoon, I think will work better. We're just going to kind of mash this together and just set it aside. Might need to get just a little bit softer. Okay, we're going to set this aside because this will soften up, and then I'll be able to mix it a little better before our bread is all done. So I'm just going to set that aside, and we're going to get moving on our bread. Okay, now that we got that butter taken care of, mixed up and set aside, we are going to start our bread, or our rolls. You can make this into bread too, just so you know. We've got 1 1/4 cups of all-purpose flour, and to that I'm going to add a half a teaspoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. And I'm going to add 1 1/2 teaspoons of yeast. Okay. All set there. Like I said, this is really easy to make, and it's delicious. Okay, so with that, let's see. We're going to put the milk over here. We got warm milk, 1/2 cup of warm milk going in here. I'm also going to put an egg in here. And when I get that all mixed up, I just want to mix a little at a time here. Incorporate it slowly. Because you're going to keep mixing this right in this bowl until it's nice and smooth. Okay? Now we're just going to get this mixed in a little bit. And then we are going to put in 1 1/2 tablespoons of softened butter. And then just keep mixing it. Because that butter will mix right into there. Okay, now I'm going to keep mixing this. And I tell you, you're going to wind up mixing this for anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes. So when I get it all mixed up and ready to rise, I'll be back and I'll show you. So take note of how that looks right now. Nice and sticky, okay? We'll be back. Okay, friends. See that nice soft dough? The gluten in it has developed. Beautiful. I didn't knead it. I just kept mixing it in my bowl. Now, see how that is? Perfect. Now we're just going to put, you're gonna cover this. I'm gonna cover it with a shower cap because that's what I always use. Anyway, you're gonna cover this and you're gonna let it rise for about, just about an hour, at least an hour, until it doubles in size. Okay, friends, this has sat for about an hour, actually an hour and 15 minutes, but it has doubled in size and it is all ready. Beautiful. Okay, now I'm just going to take a little bit of my flour and spread it down here. Yeah, that's a little, it's going to be sticky. Okay, we're going to roll it out here. Okay. Alright, now we're going to put a little flour on the top. We're going to pat it. Just get it to where it's not going to stick to you. This is wonderful, lively, beautiful dough. Okay. Okay, now we're going to start rolling it out. And see, it should be pretty good and shouldn't bounce back on you. Oh. Well, go figure. We'll get that back on there. Okay, so now is what we're going to do. We are going to spread this butter mixture on half, just like you would a cinnamon roll. Just spread it all around the half of there. Okay, this is beautiful. My fingers are clean. Don't waste any. It's too good to waste. Just brush it off with your finger. Make sure your fingers are clean. Okay. Alright, now, I should have grabbed that in the first place, but, okay, we are going to put this over the top of this. And look at how that stretches out. Just beautiful. Okay? Now, let me wash my hands. Okay, this is almost like making cinnamon rolls. Okay, we're going to take a little bit of our cheese. And we're going to sprinkle our cheese on there. Okay, now we're just going to start rolling this up. You might need to get your scraper floured up a little bit. That's what you're going to do. You might need a little more flour on there. Don't worry if you do. That's all right. Okay. All right, so you've got those like so. You don't need a big mess. Pinch that bottom part together because it is a real soft dough. I got to wipe my hands again. Okay, now I'm going to take this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want 5 rolls, so I'm just going to cut it just like so. And then I've got a springform pan here, okay? And I'm going to put them in that springform pan, and I do have it sprayed. Okay, I'm just going to lay those in there. Okay, now with that, I'm going to take my shower cap that I covered it with, and I'm going to leave them in there and let them double in size for another 40-45 minutes. And with that, I'll be back and show you what we do to bake them. Okay, friends, these are beautiful. They rose up, almost doubled in size, but they rose for about 45 minutes. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of my mozzarella cheese, and I'm going to spread it on them. Just a little handful, okay? And I'm going to take a few scallions, and I'm going to top them with it. Okay, now this is going to bake in a 350-degree oven for anywhere from 15 to 17 minutes. So when it's done, I'll bring you back and I'll show you how beautiful they turn out. Okay, friends, look at that, turned out beautiful. So this is what I'm going to do, because it is a springform pan, and it did cool enough. Look at that, it just comes right off there. Absolutely beautiful. You're going to have to give that a try. In fact, we're going to try one. Watch this. We'll try this, because this is just for my hubs to try. So I'm going to take a little piece of this off, maybe a little piece of this biscuit, so you can see the inside, how beautiful that turned out. Absolutely. Oh, and it's just so soft and garlicky and cheesy. It's delicious. Friends, give that a try. It is absolutely delicious. Thanks for watching.